Welcome everyone to Mindful Movement. So today we're going to talk about a few things, and I brought some tools to talk about things that we spoke of in the actual unit itself with Christine and I. So this, for example, these are my really wicked cool glasses. Not so cool, but that's okay. These are the pinhole glasses. I don't know if you can see that. See the pinholes? So it actually helps you to focus. These are probably 10 bucks on Amazon. Literally, when you're wearing them, I can see every detail close up. If I take that off, it blurs. So this is one way for your eyes to retrain, because they're focusing on a small, everything else is taken out. You know, all of the other stimulation of the eye is taken away. So it starts to retrain to focus on that thing that you need to look at. Pinhole glasses, that's something to look for. We also talked about tongue scraping, right? So to get off all that gook in the morning, and I even do it at night. Think about it as a way to keep your toothbrush super clean, right? It gets all the stuff out from the overnight buildup in your mouth when your mouth is not, you're not swallowing things, you're not drinking anything. So this is a great thing, and again in copper, right? So this is what it looks like, and you just take it, back of the tongue, draw it forward. You'll get a line of gook there. You'll be amazed some mornings at how much you can get off, and just rinse it and wash it. Again, this is all anti-everything, so antibacterial, antimicrobial, etc. I recommend the copper, not the plastics. Now we're getting on to what we're going to talk about in this video. I wanted to show you one form of lymphatic drainage. So dry brushing. These are two different types. This is a stiffer one, and this is a little bit softer, and I prefer the stiffer myself, but you need something that has, you just want to stimulate that circulation in the skin. So I'm going to show you a non-X-rated version because I'm going to be wearing my clothes, but you can do this in your bathroom, right? Right before you take a shower is when I do it. Do it whatever feels good for you. Okay, so again, I like to raise my hands in the air. I literally do my hands, I get it over my heart, right? Because we're trying to bring that lymph down, so gravity's helping us. And then you're doing strokes that both stimulate the skin, it gets off, exfoliates, dries, all that, those dry cells come off, which also help to, help the lymphatic drainage and sweating and all of the detoxing processes that happen through our largest organ, which is the skin. And you're gonna do all the way down the arm, all the way around. Spend 20 seconds per part, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. And then I do the shoulders as well, and we're trying to bring it ultimately all towards the center because that's where we get to excrete it. Okay, so same thing, other arm, I do my hand, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, arm over the heart, upper arm, 20 seconds, all over till you feel nice and warm because everything's starting to circulate. I like to do the back as well, try to get us bringing it all down the neck. I do the neck as well. It doesn't bother me, the harder bristles. I do the front of the neck as well, bringing it all down, and then towards the heart, I do a little in the center. You can even do your stomach, do in the circulate, do it in the same direction your colon runs. So again, which is, if you're looking down, it would be like a clock. If I look down, here's 12, there's 3, 6, 9. So I'm going in this direction. Okay, and now we do the legs. So the legs, you want to get up on a countertop. I have my boots on, it's chillier today. Get those legs up on a countertop or on the wall if you're really flexible. Whatever, as long as you're comfortable, you can hold something. And then you're gonna start, I do the thigh first. Woo! I do the thigh first, okay? Again, 20-30 seconds. It's a bigger area for me anyway. So I do 30 seconds, let's say, drawing it all towards the groin area. And then I like to just do some releases, because this is where we have a lot of our lymph stored. So then I just do some pulsing releases to get that moving. And then I do the lower calf and I draw it all up. And I get sort of drier skin on my lower calf. I'm not sure about you. So I spend a little bit more time there. You can do the feet, draw that up as well. And then the back of the knees. I do a little massage in here, just a quick stimulation in the back of the knees, and then I do the whole leg all the way up. So we're doing the thigh again, we're bringing it all the way up. So it's like this material that's would have been closest to the groin, to the drainage point, and then bringing it all up, okay? So again, another 30 seconds or so, doing the whole leg all the way around, bringing it all up. Again, I'll do a little bit of, I can already feel some lymph flow. Bring it all the way up. Move those lymph in the groin. Then we are going to do, I always do the back, because why not? It's dry skin, right? Get all that skin off the lower back. So again, you can do circles bringing it up, or you can just do straight lines bringing all the way up as far as the brush will reach. Maybe you have one of those fancy long brushes, that's great for the back. But we're bringing it up to those points again. Woo! Okay, so now we've done all the skin circulation. Now we're just going to do, now this I like to do in the morning as well, just this last part, because it also just stimulates the lymph in the whole core area under the armpits. That's why breast health is very important. So we're getting all of this stuff, and we're moving it through. And you can also do a march in between, because that again stimulates those lymph under the knee. And you're doing both legs, by the way, I just showed you one, but do both legs, and you stimulate the lymph under the knee and in that groin area again if you're doing a march, bringing the knees up high, right? Because you're compressing both of those joints. So for this part, we are going to, I hope I'm centered, we're going to raise up on the toes if you can. If you can't, it's fine just to do the arm portion. We're going to raise up on our toes as we lift and open our hearts, and then we're going to come down. So that's stretching all of this tissue, which again puts pressure on those lymph nodes all in this area. Good for breast health in general. So we're going to do this 30 times. 3, and I'm coming down on my heels, which also just helps gravity to drain the body. Every time I'm sitting down on those heels. Just comfortably, so nothing, don't do it on ceramic tiles. It might be too hard on your heels. This is wood, this is great for me. Maybe you want to wear a little cushioning shoe, maybe not a runner because you won't get quite the bounce in it, but you start wherever you're comfortable, making sure that you are safe. That's the most important thing. So you do 30 of those, and once you're done, I'm just going to check nobody's watching, then we're going to do cluck like a chicken, and we're going to try and bounce every couple as well here. I can feel everything starting to drain. Notice that at the beginning, by the way, before you start and then after you start, before you start, and then once you're finished, notice how easily you can breathe, because all that lymph that just sort of sat there all night, or just in the day even, if you're not moving a lot, it will just start to stagnate. And this is why this movement is so important. Here what we're doing, again, if your thumbs are literally under your armpits, you're getting movement in those lymph nodes as well, plus you're doing it all the way down the sides, plus that drainage from the heels. If you're going to be doing the up and down on the heels as well, everything just gives a little shock, because that's the only way the lymph moves, is through gravity movement or massage, etc. So I notice I can everything's draining, I can breathe much more freely. It's wonderful. And this also, this vibration, because we're actually, I don't want to say slamming because I don't want you to bruise yourself, but literally get that vibration going in the rib cage, down the sides. The vagus nerves run all through the body, right? Well, the sides of the body, through the neck especially, but we're stimulating all the organs in the center region with that vibration that's coming from the chicken squeeze, okay? So again, just up and down on the heels. I like to do 2. And I come up on the heels so we're doing 60 chicken flaps, 30 heel highs, whichever way you want to count it. And then you'll feel so much better. Everything will start to drain. Another time I'll show you an actual lymph drainage massage technique, which is so good if you're congested, if you have a cold coming on, if you feel a sore throat. All of these things can help move that lymph to actually divert having a sore throat or a cold as well. There's so many things you can do with it. Lymph is so incredibly important for the immunity and our health of our system. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much. And I hope you are well. Be well. Bye.